Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself Krupa from SVCE CACEI department. Today I'll be speaking about corrosion, various types of corrosion and electrochemical theory of corrosion. First let us learn what is corrosion. Corrosion is the destruction of metal which results in formation of metal oxide layers over the metal. So corrosion, now let us discuss about electrochemical theory of corrosion. The electrochemical theory of corrosion states that when a metal is left in an electrochemical or a corrosive environment, it results in formation of galvanic cells. These galvanic cells will result in formation of two things, anodic and cathodic regions. Now, anodic and cathodic region, what happens in anodic region is their oxidation takes place, which results from metals will form into metal ions, which results in formation of oxidation, and obviously rust is formed. In cathodic reaction, that does not take place. The cathodic reaction, reduction will take place. So when reduction takes place, it cannot be further oxidized or further done anything. So there is no oxidation or rust formation in the cathodic region. Factors affecting corrosion rate. There are various multiple factors that affect the corrosion rate. Few of them are environment. Environment is like the place we are living in. The oxygen concentration can be high, low, which can result in formation of rust in various places. Metal types. Some metal types corrosion can vary from metal to metal. Some types are like iron can be corroded very fast compared to other metals. Same way, this could also be a leading factor in corrosion rate. Temperature plays a very vital role in corrosion, as low temperature or moisture or humidity high places will be more susceptible for corrosion comparing to heated places, heated or high temperature places. Stress is also a major factor that causes corrosion. Now let us learn about various types of corrosion. First one is differential metal corrosion, in which we have two subtopics called as galvanic and bimetallic corrosion, which are quite similar. Now galvanic corrosion is where when two dissimilar metals like iron and copper, which results in formation of a galvanic cell. Now iron and copper, the iron is will act as the anodic region and the copper will act as the cathodic region because due to the electron potential. So these galvanic anodic region again will go under oxidation, which results in rust. Bimetallic is also very similar, but then there's a presence of electrolyte in this. Pitting corrosion and service corrosion or service corrosion. Pitting corrosion is what we have seen various metal pipes, or you would have seen these in paint, or these paint when you paint metals and over long time you could see these small pits that form or small dents. These are called as pitting corrosion, as you can see in the picture right here. What happens is any a droplet of water, this will result in formation an oxidative layer which slowly starts to corrode into the metal and form a small dent which results in forming a pit. So it's called as pitting corrosion. The service corrosion is also quite similar, but this takes place in confined places, or a metal is left for over a long period of time. It will eventually start to corrode because of the O2 concentration. Uniform corrosion and stress corrosion cracking. Uniform corrosion is general type of corrosion you will see on metal sheets, where the corrosion is more in a uniformed manner. When it is more in a uniform manner, you can see a thin layer of that what do you say, oxide of that metal in metal on that oxide of that on the metal. Stress corrosion cracking is It is a very severe type of corrosion which you can see over a long period of time. When a metal is left in a corrosive environment after various processes, it starts to crack, because it's from pitting corrosion, it starts to go inside more deep and it starts to crack. This is called as stress corrosion cracking. Erosion, corrosion, and microbiological corrosion. Erosion corrosion is actually happens due to mechanical wear in the corrosion, or this is a very common type of corrosion which also would be seen. Microbiological influence of corrosion is a very recently, not very recently, but then it was later on found out that some microorganisms and some species of bacteria and fungi also result in corrosion due to the presence of their moisture content. Corrosion prevention methods. Corrosion prevention methods, one of them is coating, which is known by every person. We use paint or metal oxide, inert metal oxides, to prevent them from corrosion. The second method is inhibitors. Chemical inhibitors are added into the electrolyte, which can prevent them from corrosion. One of the important way of using corrosion or preventing corrosion is galvanization, which is also a process used for preventing corrosion. And the last process is cathodic protection. Here what happens is we use the differential metal corrosion concept and take a metal which will act as anode when it is given in contact with iron, and which when it acting as anode, the iron obviously will have to act as cathode, which will result in not forming rust. This is usually used in large scale industries for water supplies for larger tubes. Key takeaways: what did you understand by this whole explanation or the whole video are: first thing, you have to understand that fundamentals of corrosion is a very important topic that everyone should be knowing. And then next is you should be knowing metals, how metals react to certain environments and how it can be prevented. Third point is how it can be prevented. Make sure use coatings of paint or coatings of any titanium or like titanium oxide or zinc oxide to prevent them from corroding. Thank you.